Hello and welcome to EdD 750. This is your Module 3 overview. This module is going to feel quite a bit different than the other modules that we've dealt with so far within this course as we work to develop your unit of instruction or a course, whatever you have decided to work on. And the reason why this unit will feel quite a bit different is because we're going to ask you to think beyond the constraints that you normally have to deal with. Think beyond money, think beyond time, think beyond whatever may have hindered you in the past. We are going to ask you to diagram or design your ideal unit of instruction because that can really help you think more creatively. And then elements of what you'll be working on within this module will ask you to share with the entire group, because having somebody else look at what you're working on, especially if other people are not within your profession, they can really help add feedback that you wouldn't have normally thought about. And face it, as educators, we get into a rut, and oftentimes we teach as we were taught. You know, we're comfortable in what we know, and sometimes moving into the unknown can be a very scary process. And then you throw in the constraints of, I don't have time to figure out what will and will not work, because I have students moving through my program very quickly, and I want my instruction to be as efficient as possible and as strong as possible. So oftentimes sticking with what you know works, even if you feel there is a better way to do it, is often the easiest path to take. So in this module, we're really going to ask you to develop your own sandbox, play, talk with your other classmates, especially those that aren't as familiar with your profession as somebody who works and teaches within your profession, because they might see areas that you've completely overlooked in the past. And I will also help and provide support as you work through these different design elements. And then on top of all of that, we're going to delve a little bit further, a little bit deeper, if you will, into theories to help you really understand where your philosophies for developing curriculum come from. Are they social in nature? Are they historical in nature? Are they related to gender? You know, many times we don't think about gender being an important factor within health professions education, but the statistics show, and probably you've seen as well, a lot of times it's women that are attracted to professions other than being a physician. For example, in the laboratory, we're about 70% female workforce. I'm sure in nursing that's probably much higher, and that's probably something that you see in other health professions education as well. So that might be an aspect that we don't think about, that one of our major factors in developing curriculum has to relate to or with gender. So that's something that you might want to explore as you read your Marsh textbook. So enjoy this unit or this module. Try to work with outside of the constraints that you've normally worked within. Remember, this is your little sandbox. So if you're developing courses for your profession or your job, think of this as your opportunity to play a little bit, explore a little bit, and map things out and get feedback from other people to see, hey, maybe this is where I break out of my shell and I try something new. At any rate, I hope you enjoy this unit. At the end of this, and I keep saying unit, I mean module. At the end of this module, where you should be at is you should have a good base plan of where you want to go with your project if you're developing a unit of instruction or a course. And then you should have an outline of what you want to do. And again, with the understanding that the outline might change, but at least we have a plan to work from, so that as you get further in the design process, you won't be starting from scratch. Hopefully, if you come up against roadblocks as you work further within the design phase. Again, enjoy studying, have fun with this module, and I'll be seeing you on the interwebs. Bye.